Hey everybody, welcome back to Battle Ready Inc. So this week we had our match between Etemon versus my green control deck, and both decks were really just, really good at kind of combating each other's strategies. And we've already released the green deck profile, but I wanted to give you Etemon's deck profile, and this is straight from the creator himself. This isn't like my interpretation of it or anything like that. This is just all of his experience because he plays this deck all the time. He is our resident Etemon player week after week after week. Since he started playing the game, this is like the only deck he's played. So he's got a lot of experience with it. He's seen where the shortcomings are. So he's got strategies in the deck here that kind of circumvent that a little bit and really just bring the whole deck together. This was recorded live in our game store, so there is some background noise. Hopefully that's okay. Let me know, guys, what you think. Do you like this type of video where we get the in-store where everyone actually breaks down their specific decks, or do you prefer where I just do my voiceovers in at digimoncard.dev? Which one do you prefer? Also, don't forget this month's memory marker is Yaomon. This is the baby form of Etemon, as well as Bielstarmon and Beelzemon. Super adorable, made out of clay, handmade by my wife. This is our memory marker for Patreon for the month. So if you want to get one of these guys, if you're getting ready to play purple in BT4 when we get our Zwart cards, or if you're going to be playing Musketeers when BT6 drops, you definitely want to get one of these memory markers to use for those decks, because I definitely will be using it whenever I play those decks for sure. I cannot wait to get my hands on some purple. But without further ado, let's go ahead and cut over to that deck profile.
All Etemon all the time. Alrighty. So for the rookies, we play 4 Gatsumon, just because, blocker. And then we play 4 Toy Agumon, because reboot's really good.
And these are like the best rookies in all of Black, right?
Yeah.
You think so? Okay.
And then play 2 Toy Agumon.
This is the new one. What does this one do?
At the end of your opponent's turn, if your opponent didn't attack with a Digimon this turn, you draw one.
Alright.
And then to round off the rookies, 2 Chumon, because blue is a thing.
Oh yeah, not just blue though. I mean, what, you got Blinding Ray with yellow, that's really big right
Darkdemon.
Yeah, and then also shuts down the Patamon. I mean, that's pretty major right there. Anyone playing Argomon with green, those few of us that are.
Alright.
And that's, how many rookies was that? That was only 12, wasn't
it? Yes.
So not 14.
Yeah. I play 12 because I opt to play Numamon because I can go into Etemon quicker that way, in case.
That makes sense. With you don't need the Digibursting in this deck, so you don't need like the stacks as predominantly as other decks do.
Yep. Alrighty. And now for the champions. 4 Dark Tyrannomons. Best blocker.
Oh yeah, those one cost evolution blockers is like a must-have.
Alrighty, 3 Numamon, because, 1 cost the Digi, 3 play. And then 3 Greymon. Now this is to be able to give a Jammin' and to make sure your Metal Etemon survives.
If you Digivolve into it.
Yes.
Right, okay. And that's 10 then on the champions.
Yep.
Interesting numbers for sure.
Alrighty, now to the ultimates. Best card in the deck, the man himself, Etemon. Has blocker. On deletion, you reveal the top 5 cards, and you can play a level 6 Digimon with Etemon and its name among them without paying its memory cost, and then you place the rest on the bottom.
So that's on deletion. So as soon as he goes, you get to go straight into potentially a Mega for nothing, for free.
Yep. And then that'll make your level 7 plays more efficient.
Right, and that's on either player's turn, so you can block with it. It dies to like a Grand Quagamon OTK. It'll die to that, and then you go into your Metal Etemon, which sets you up for any kind of level 7 play you want. Yeah, that's pretty great.
Alrighty, and now 3 Metal Greymon. because it got reboot, and if it had, while this Digimon got reboot, it gains security attack +1.
Okay.
And then to round off the ultimates, Megadramon. It's very nice to be able to give your Metal Etemon or Kresgurumon blocker.
So it gives anything that's just inheritable. It's
Yep.
just blocker. Alrighty, that's pretty awesome. Those are, it's kind of sad that black isn't like on the map as hardcore meta as it should be. It has some of the best inheritables I think in the entire game, really.
Alrighty, now for Megas, the boy himself, Metal Etemon. Gotta play 4.
And he can't be blocked, right?
Yep. On your turn, this Digimon can't be blocked by your opponent's Digimon, and on the opponent's, this Digimon gets +2000.
So +2000, he doesn't have blocker innately, but you can give him blocker. So if you do need to digivolve into him, he's also a pretty beastly blocker because he goes up to 12k. And,
Yep, and if you're able to get a full stack off of him, you're potentially able to give him blocker, reboot, and jamming.
Right.
Alrighty. Now, 3 Krez
Oh, this is spicy.
lets you get to any of your other ones that you need.
So what does he do?
When digivolving, reveal 1 card from the top of your deck for each Digimon your opponent has in play. You may play 1 black or red Digimon card with a level 5 or less among them without paying its memory cost, then you place the rest on the bottom.
So you can potentially play the regular Etemon off of him for free, and then if you block with the regular one, he can trigger and get you into a metal Etemon for free.
Yep.
So lots of big stuff for free going on here. That's blocker that he has?
Reboot.
Reboot, okay.
But you can give him blocker with Megadramon.
Right.
And to round out the Megas, 1 Craniumon. Because it's Craniumon and it can,
Is this like a Metacall card instead of the 4th Crest?
Yes. It's mainly there because, it protects your blockers and it can be quite the threat.
So it's got, what, blocker and you can't be destroyed by
Can't be
options?
deleted by your opponent's effects.
Alright, okay. So it's still subject to DP reduction, but protects against everything else. So like security control is really good for security control.
Yep. And now 2 Millenniumons.
Which you can play on nearly, half your megas, or you can play for free to go into. That's pretty great.
Yep. And then Chaosmon.
So the 1 Chaosmon. So you didn't want to go 2 and 2?
I don't really like keeping the white count high because of the options that I play.
Okay.
Mainly because of Izzy. You're wanting to reveal all black.
Oh, right. Okay. And so Izzy also, so you reveal the top 3,
Yep.
and if they're all black, you gain 1 memory back.
And then you place them on the top of your deck in any order.
In any order. So you can check to see if you have any metal Etemons or not.
Yep.
And if you don't, then you know to hold off on the Etemon play until at least those 3 cards are gone, and then you can do an Etemon play.
Yep.
All right, yeah, so it helps the consistency out. Less of a gamble, for sure.
2 ties. Give your Digimon more DP.
All right. And he's also a memory fixer, too.
Yep, because you get these out on the field, then if your opponent's playing yellow, they have to do a little bit more to play around it with the DP reduction.
Gotcha.
And then for the options, 2 Dark Side Attack, pretty standard in black now. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with play cost of less. If they play the memory efficient level 5s, you're basically getting rid of the whole stack.
Right. So that makes sense. So clearing lots of level 5s for 5 costs. So was it a play cost of 7 or less?
Yep.
And what's the security effect on that?
Activate this card's main effect. So
Awesome.
technically like Gaia Force, but not as good.
Right. Still solid though.
And then to finish out the deck, Infinity Cannon and Beast Cyclone. Infinity Cannon is just good because you're de-digivolving 4. And that can usually, if your opponent's playing like purple, they do the Digiburst, and if they play it incorrectly, could Digivolve down to the Digi-Egg, and then their board's gone, or well, Digimon's. And then Beast Cyclone, all your Digimon with blocker reboot gain security attack +1. This helps bait out blockers, seal games, basically anything.
Wow, so it's a 3 cost. If you have to have both or one or the other.
One or the other.
So blocker or reboot, and then you get, and it's all of them, right?
Yep.
So everything on your field, if it has one or the other, and you have tons of way to give them, either they have it innately built in, or you can give it through them through an inheritable.
Yep.
So.
And
That's pretty spicy. And you only play those last 2 at 1 of Zip each? You don't want to go...
yeah. Well, space is tight as it is.
Right.
I'm still going to be doing a little bit of tweaking, making sure that
Always
this
tweaking.
is going to be the best version possible. Because, you know, all I play is Etemon, and all I want to do is make the deck better. And for the babies, Kapurimon from the starter deck. While this Digimon has blocker, it gets 1,000 on your turn, making it to where your Etemon is 7,000, which beats over most things in security that aren't like level 5s or higher. And then, while the regular Kapurimon with reboot, just for the 5th egg.
And it's only on your turn.
Yep.
Well, they really need an egg for your opponent's turn, don't they? For that.
Yep.
1,000. I mean, Black with all of his blockers, you would think, besides the one rookie that's like a tournament promo only, that gives it on your opponent's turn. I feel like they really should have had that in an egg, but you know, who am I to talk about that? So, any last closing thoughts on the deck?
No, nothing really. Just keep playing Etemon, and eventually people will jump on the wave.
Anything you're looking forward to in BT5 for it?
No, not really. I'm just hoping that the Classic Collection is it? The one from the end with the new stuff.
For at the end of the year, the Classic Collection?
Yeah, I hope we get like an Etemon or Metal Etemon from that.
Oh yeah, we definitely need some more support, because if you could have more targets for the regular Etemon, that would be super spicy.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you would, please like the video and subscribe. Just a little bit of help goes a super long ways. It helps the channel out tremendously, gets my videos out there, gets them seen. And if you really, really want to support the channel, check out the links in the description below. I'll have a link for my Patreon, which is displayed right here. You can get access to my Discord server that I have, as well as you can get the memory markers that we've had. These are just a few of my favorites from the past that we've had. The current one, Immon's baby, as well as Gabumon's baby as well, Sunomon and Yamon. These guys are super adorable. I definitely love them so much. And every month a new one changes out, so make sure you check that out. As well as we have our new playmats. This is why I recreated this video. It's because our playmats are here finally, and they are super cool. I alternate between the black and white every single month for whoever wants to support this tier, as well as I have a tier just higher than that, so that way you don't also have to lose out on a memory marker. You can get both the memory marker and the playmat just in case you want both. Super awesome support from everyone that has supported in the past and who will support in the future. You guys are awesome. Also, if you want to check out my merch, my Teespring link is in the description below for that. We've got, you know, the shirts that I wear on the channel that has the logo across. I love when I see people representing my merch in public. It is like one of the coolest feelings I've ever had in my entire life. Very, very awesome. As well as phone cases for you people that love Digimon like so much like I do. A friend of mine custom made all these to fit these specific phone cases themselves. So the prices are a little bit higher just because I have to pay her back, as well as make a little tiny bit of profit because of how much, unfortunately, they take for their cut for Teespring. But like I said, if you can't do any of that, please just like the video and subscribe to the channel. Every time we hit a new mile marker for subscriptions, I give out free merch of all different types. 2000K, I think we're doing one of the playmat giveaways. So definitely be subscribed and ready for when that comes.